It's maybe the first time someone's given you a telling off, but it's important to be able to just sit and enjoy the world. And this modern world is very like you're living in other people's moment rather than living in your own moment. One of the things about ADHD is it's very, very difficult to live in the moment unless you... Another car, as soon as I press record. Unless you can be extremely organised with everything, like you've got nothing else to do. At the moment, for example, I know I've still got to go back and tidy up and do a bit of work. So naturally, I am kind of thinking about those things a bit. And in general, this sort of happens with everything with ADHD. Unless there's things that can satisfy your dopamine in that moment, it's very, very difficult to enjoy that moment. So yeah, I mean, if you're out with friends, socialising, and you're having a little drink, well, you're getting a bit of a buzz off that, and you can enjoy that moment. But see things like lying on a sun lounger, sitting reading a book, just sitting on the beach and kind of looking at a view and things like that. These sorts of escapism in the moment, calm the mind things, is something that's extremely difficult to do if you have ADHD. It's something I've always struggled with. It's something that partners have even mentioned to me or gotten actually annoyed about. Like, are you even enjoying this? Can you not just relax? I get that one a lot. Like, can you not just relax? And it's hard because you suddenly realise, well, I can't relax. There's way too many things going on in my head. There's too many things I'm thinking about, too many things that I want to do. And it does slowly grind you down. And often I feel like this is why ADHD people get a lot of burnout, because we do struggle just to turn our mind off. There is many things that we can do that we can enjoy, but we can't do them all the time. And if you live a life that is extra stressful with work or family situation, and then you've also got all of the other things going on, your mind can be troubled. So for me to live in the moment, it does help to have a dog. Luckily we're going down to the beach today, and I can sit on the beach and be in the moment because I can sort of look at my dog, I can see what he's doing, and that gives something to occupy my mind. Obviously I'm kind of thinking about his safety with other dogs, how he's behaving with other humans. So this absolutely helps me. Honestly, if I'm being fully honest, I do feel like my dog is completely necessary for my ADHD. It keeps me in a positive mental space, and it allows me to live in the moment just by being present with him. This modern world is very like you're living in other people's moment rather than living in your own moment. And I think that can be quite detrimental to your health. You're getting your dopamine hit and satisfaction out of other people's lives when you should be getting out of your own. And look, it's very, very hard because it's so easy just to sit down and watch other people entertain and enjoy themselves, but you need to try and do things for yourself. You need to live something that's worthwhile for you every single day. And with ADHD, it's a particularly harder battle because you've got things going on in your head that are difficult to deal with. Yeah, I sit down here on the beach and I can be in the moment because I'm sitting watching my dog playing. I find this really, really beneficial for my health. The dog definitely helps sort of keep my mind occupied with that, and then yeah, I can think about some other things that I need to do. But I'm not just sitting here sort of bored. I'm getting my sort of life satisfaction, dopamine, my ADHD satisfied by being able to watch something that I love, and my dog does entertain me just seeing him run about. So I find this all very, very useful for my life. This is an absolute must-have, and I need to do this every single day. I can't help myself further by being as organised as possible before I go out on this walk, because if I'm not that organised, then unfortunately it does become difficult thinking about all these things when you're going to go back home. But it's important to be able to just sit and enjoy the world, and if you look at things around you, other people, the sea, the view, and feel the sand on your feet, feel the the warmth of the sun in your face, as it's definitely hitting me right now. All these things help. They make you feel present, they make you feel in the moment, and it's so much better than having that sort of lazy morning where you're looking on your phone and you're just in comment sections or watching non-stop videos. This is the way to do it. And maybe for you it's going out a jog, going to a park with the dog. I know everyone doesn't get weather like this, but I'm sure there's something that you can try and find that helps you be present in the moment and is not something that's just some sort of distraction that isn't useful for you. I'm walking back from the beach and I need to tell you what just happened on the beach. So obviously it's a dog beach, and look, I've got a bit of a system here with dogs. If you're going to a public place with dogs, then fully expect the dogs to mix with the dogs. So see people that are on some place like a beach with their dog and your dog comes up to them and they're expecting space just for another dog having a sniff about. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, you're in a public space, expect there to be public interactions, especially with dogs who are over there to have a good time. No one's down the dog beach to have their dog on a controlled lead or just sitting down on command next to them. The dogs are there to run about and have some fun. However, there's a flip side to this, because I've just seen a bit of a dog attack, and my thoughts on this are, if you have a dog that attacks, is violent, hunts dogs down, puts pressure over them, is nipping at their bums and things like that, if you have that kind of dog, then don't take that dog down to the public place. If your dog is the type of dog that's going to antagonise and attack other dogs, then get your dog away from that place. Train it or take it somewhere else. So that's my thoughts on it. If your dog's down there to play and have a good time, don't complain about other dogs just playing and running about. It's a public place. But if your dog is an antagoniser and violent, do not bring it down. And look, I'm always fully on the dog side. If a dog is violent, there's none of this thing like it's from a violent breed and all that. It's about how it's been cared for, how it's been trained, what type of environment it's living in. I always blame the owner, and once I separate dogs after a dog attack, it's the owner that's getting it from me. And quite a lot of them, usually the most common thing they say is like, oh, I'm sorry, it's the first time it's happened. Nah, your dog's 2 or 3 years old. It's not the first time this has happened. It's maybe the first time someone's given you a telling off for how your dog's behaving and now you feel threatened. But it ain't the first time that it's happened. And yeah, my dog is so small and cute and very timid, but he's very social and interactive, and he has a couple of times had bigger dogs go for him, really properly go for him. I mean, I've been attacked off a dog that I was trying to get off of my dog, so one of those things sometimes